I would tell them absolutely to use Peru for less. No doubt about it.
Use it. And I've already recommended that to a number of individuals that I have sat with in various forums, be they around the dinner table or next to me in the airplane.
Superb.
Definitely recommend them and would definitely use them again. You know, if it wasn't Peru, wherever else you would do it, yes. Wouldn't hesitate at all.
I would highly recommend it. I would actually tell them that they need to go on your website, that they need to get in touch with somebody, that, you know, take a look at the sort of the ones that are all pre-done, but I would highly recommend that they go into the website and take a look.
Definitely is in the thumbs up. Yes.
I would say go with them 100%.
I would definitely recommend it. I mean, that they did a wonderful job. You know, it worked out well, and we're actually, you know, looking, maybe we'll do some other tours and stuff. So I know you're a parent company to Latin America for less, so we're like, well, maybe we'll use them to see other countries and stuff. But I'd recommend it. They did a good job.
Use them?
Use them, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, unless you have a fairly intimate knowledge of the country itself, you know, why not?
We would definitely recommend them.
Do it. Yeah. I wouldn't hesitate to recommend Peru for less.
I would recommend Peru for less to my friends.
Excellent. Absolutely excellent. They gave me a statement within 24 hours as advertised. Here's what we'll do for you. Anything that, any adjustments, they were made very quickly. And we came to an agreement as to what we were going to do. As advertised on the sheet of paper, someone was there within 5 minutes of every one of us. Could not have asked for better.
It seemed that every step of the way, from the time you get out of the terminal, when you get off the plane in Cusco, to the time you step back on, you're well taken care of, and it's actually very, very well planned out. It's almost precision-like, in that they know when a pause is needed, a rest is needed to get accommodated, to get oriented. And then your next leg, that's when you start the next phase of it, which is the learning part. But first class hotels that we booked with extremely attentive staff.
Well, I will say that overall the trip has been extremely well planned and organized. We've seen bits of everything and good portions of what we've needed to see. The people that have been involved in meeting us, driving us, helping us get to place have been fantastic. That's all been great. And I'd end it with, I think it has been affordable. I think it has been a lot of value for the money. So hence the phrase Peru for less works.
Reliability. I had a little fear because I'm bringing my brother from South Korea, and this is the first trip we're taking together. So I was kind of worried about, because he's taking up first really by himself this trip. So I was kind of worried about that. But every segmentation that Peru for less was there for me. So I feel very comfort.
I'm very happy with everything. Everyone was on time, really friendly. All of our tour guides were well informed, and we learned a lot about the culture and the Incas and their past. So overall, Peru for less is great. We did the 3-star tour, and all of our hotels and accommodations were great.
So far, everything's been, really nice. Like I said, things were set up, and even sometimes you're going here, but the guides have, you have a different person and you're with different people, but the guides were careful to say, okay, drop you off at the hotel, okay, tomorrow you're going to be picked up, or you have to go right here to, go on. So at first it seems really, really overwhelming, especially Machu Picchu Day with the bus and the train and meet here, meet there, but the guides are really good about setting that up.
I think Kelly did just an outstanding job, no doubt about it. I mean, I got exactly the itinerary that I wanted. It matched exactly the travel arrangements that I was able to make. So you can't really beat being able to customize your travel arrangements like that.
It's been seamless. It's been very, very good. All the advice and little things about cultural differences and stuff were very, very handy for us. Yeah, the information was spot on.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It was perfect. It was the best way to do this type of a trip. And it was a really nice mix for us because we had days where there were tours, and the tour guides are phenomenal, by the way. And so we had some days with organized tours, and then we had days on our own to go out and explore, and it was such a wonderful mix.
I think the main thing I would like to say about Peru for Less is that their ability to handle logistics was very impressive. The way Peru for Less did what Betsy wanted them to do. We had a detailed itinerary, flights, buses, who would meet us when. Everything came off flawlessly. Not one hiccup.
I would highly recommend it because for myself, for me, because I only had the idea to travel to Machu Picchu, because that's kind of like one of the greatest places that people would like to go. I wouldn't have imagined the difficulty in setting up, all the coordination. You have to take the flight, you have to take the train, you have to take the bus, and also all the pick up and drop off from the airport to the hotel. That is a lot of work.
Well, you met my expectations as a client for sure. Again, starting with the name Peru for Less, I feel I have got good value and it's been affordable. It's been extremely well organized with friendly service, competent service as well. So there's really no expectations that haven't been met. And I know sometimes traveling you can bump into things that can make things a bit tough, but we have had zero of that in about 10 days so far.
You met it in terms of the service, in terms of the service preparation, and certainly in terms of the service en route. Both folks such as yourselves coming to meet us, and then others with the tour guides, the quality of tour guides, the quality of tours.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Correct.
Yeah. Can't say any more.
Yes, definitely. Exceptionally, yes.
Absolutely, if not more. I mean, normally when we travel, we do our own booking, and we kind of go like a lower end route. We do hostels and whatnot, so traveling this way has been a treat.
It exceeds my expectation in a way that the groups that I was in were small groups. So I had the agent to take like so many pictures for me, and some of those are kind of like $1 million shots. So I'm kind of like happy to bring those pictures with me to go back all the way.
Yes, because everything worked out the way it was supposed to. We saw everything that we wanted to see, and it was easy. What I was saying before was that we didn't want to be on a big tour bus with the same huge group of people. So this kind of, we were in smaller groups. Sometimes we were just by ourselves in private groups, which was, really, really nice. So we had several private tours.
I wouldn't say that you've met them, I would say that you've exceeded them. And I think that they were exceeded in timeliness, in good quality communication, excellent follow-up, when I met the first in-country agent. I mean, I got a second packet with my full itinerary in it, updated, and they went over the itinerary with me there. And when I came from Lima to Cusco, I had another agent here who went over the itinerary again. So there was just no ambiguity in what am I doing it, and what do I need to be paying attention to. It was all laid out for me, and all the questions were answered completely.
I think you've definitely met our expectations. First thing was when I was planning the trip and what I wanted to see and how Adrian was able to kind of put that together. I think the way we went around the country was good. We didn't really do any backtracking. And then I think that we always felt like if there was an issue, we had someone to contact, and I don't think we expected that in each city we were going to have a local rep as well.
Yes, you far exceeded my expectations, no ifs, ands, or buts. It was as simple as a few emails with Kelly and trying to figure out what we wanted, and next thing you know, we had an itinerary that was very well geared to exactly what we wanted. She paid attention to the archaeology aspect, and we asked for a few days of relaxation, so we're off to Paracas and the beach for a little bit. It's great.